folks, it's the Red, and welcome back to Let's Play Shantae and the Seven Sirens. We just got done in the second labyrinth, we rescued Vera, and now we need to find a fusion stone so that we can get the rest of her magic. Before we go any further, though, now that we've come back into the main area, you'll find Tinkerbats just kinda digging around in the dirt looking for something. They don't hurt you or anything, you can literally just walk right through them, they won't give you any mind. You can kill them, but they don't drop anything, so, you know, do with them what you will. But we're going to start seeing them as we are exploring around in this underground area, so thought that was worth note. Perhaps they're searching for that real treasure that Risky was alluding to earlier. You know how she is, she's always a step ahead of everyone, gotta keep an eye on her. But as we start making our way back towards the surface, we're going to be encountering somebody who's going to give us another side quest that we'll need to take care of. Well, this is a pretty conspicuous individual, if ever I've seen one. Whoa! I didn't expect to see other people down here. I am a scientist from the metal fish. Right now, I am testing a theory about mermaids. You see, when a mermaid's days come to an end, a very scientific way of saying they die, its shells fall to the ocean's floor. Over time, the shells sink into the seabed to become fossils. Do mermaids wear shells taken from other creatures? Or are the shells part of a mermaid exoskeleton there for birth? I, for one, believe in the latter. If you can bring me 6 mermaid shells, I will have the data I need to prove my very important theory. You'll find mermaid shells in the deepest part of the ocean sands. I'll mark the locations on your map. And so when we go ahead and look at the map, we can see right down here, let's zoom in real quick, here's where the mermaid shells are, roughly below this purple area. And we can actually get to that area if we continue through this green part of the section, this green section that we're in right now. So we're going to go ahead and head on down after we break this jar, and let's go ahead and get those shells taken care of. We'll just drop down right here. Watch out for the enemies on the way down. And now that we have the gastro drill, we can dig our way into that yellow sand down there and proceed further downwards. We'll start encountering stronger monsters on the way down as well, such as those blue crabs. There's a heart squid, we'll be able to get that later. And yeah, we're going to be splitting off the path a few times like this. And here's another warp room that will help us get around a little quicker, so that's good to know. And the Tinkerbats are hard at work, and invisible eyeballs. Rude. Quit that. Some of the enemy placements around here can be a little, troublesome. Excuse me. Oh, we're going to need to use the newt dash to get up here. And yeah, this room looks very similar to that last one we were just in. Kind of funny how that works out. Because of rooms like that, it's often hard to tell if you're making any real progress, because it almost seems like you're going in circles or something. I'll take those, and you two, you guys can get out of here. And here's how we get to the heart squid. Another way is to break through that rock barrier there, but of course we don't have the ability to do that yet, so we'll see it later. The blue crabs up here are fun to deal with. Until you get the timing wrong, but yeah, I like to dash right through them. Pretty fun. Go ahead and get those gems. Do be careful of all the enemies in the area. They tend to throw a lot of them at you the deeper you go. And watch out for this mermaid here. You can't exactly duck on this sand because you'll just burrow into it. But we do need to go down here for progress reasons. And we'll go ahead and take this chest and get ourselves another nugget. Don't mind these bugs, you can just tear right through them for 10 damage each. Excuse me, lobster. Uh-oh. Scenic, ain't it? And now we're in the lower section of that double room again. Again, can make it kind of difficult to tell how much progress you're making. And heading down here, we'll head into a new section of the underground. Time for us to do a lot more digging here in the deep sea domain. And it is down here where we will find our mermaid shells. Just watch out for these purple monsters here, or just dig right through them. Doesn't really matter, they're not really a threat as long as you keep moving. Guess we'll go ahead and get these jars. Now, taking another look at the map, you can see that we are quite close to where we need to be now. Basically, if we just go in a big circle, we should be able to get to all the dots. You can just keep consulting the map to find out where you need to go to get your bearings. Now, get y'all out of the way. Now watch for these little glows here in the sand, because that's where the mermaid shells are going to be. Just drill into it, and you'll get the shell automatically. Go ahead and take this heart squid. And let's move on. Kind of forget if there's anything in this direction. We'll take a quick peek. Oh, just a cave. Don't know if we can do anything with it, though. Nope. We have water here that stinks of death, so we'll have to come back here later. Right, so heading across. Dig through the sand, watch for glows, and that's where you know it's time to do some, digging. Use Seer Dance so that these, surprise eyeballs are less surprising. And let's get digging. There's another glow over there, so let's dig in. Alright, next screen. Nothing to see over there for now, so we'll just head on down here, take another shell. We'll take a quick peek in this direction. Checking our map, yes, we are going the right way, as you can see. Watch out for these lava spills here. If one of them touches you, it'll send you back to the entrance to this room. And we'll need to use Newt Dash to get past this last one. We don't have the ability to go this way, so we'll just continue to the right here. Awfully dark here in the deep ocean. Who'da thunk? Here's where another shell is. And now we need to head down for the other two. Nice little Easter egg hunt this is. Excuse me, please. And the last one should be right down here somewhere. Yep, right there. Okay, so that's all 6 shells. But before we head on back, we'll go ahead and take this chest down here. And inside, we find another nugget. Alright, so now basically we just need to backtrack back to that scientist, and, well, not really much to see there. We're basically just retreading the same ground again, so we'll do a quick jump cut, and I'll see you in a minute. And we're back. Whoa, you found mermaid shells! Did you bring me 6 of them? Exactly 6. Splendid! At last, I can use this data to test my theory. Checking. Processing. Oh dear. Deciphering. And... blast it! Drat! These shells did not come from a mermaid! They came from a sea cow! Oh, the humanity! And by the look of it, All 6 came from the same cow! Now I have even more questions. Back to square one, I suppose. Well, thanks anyway. I probably owe you something for your trouble. Here, something I found on the ocean floor. A lucky amulet! Oh hey, it's that thing that Vera lost. You can keep that lucky amulet for your troubles. Well, I guess we know where to go next. We'll go ahead and return this to Vera. Right back in Tree Town, where she has no doubt returned. So let's go ahead and do another jump cut back over there. Okay, we're back in Tree Town, and now we can go bring the amulet back to Vera. We'll be sure to talk to the leader in just a moment, after we've unloaded our pockets a bit. And might as well get our missing piece of heart back. There we go. And Vera's right inside.
You're back.
As you can imagine, my father was overjoyed to see me. I've honestly never seen him so happy. Unfortunately, there's still no sign of my lucky amulet. If only I had it back, I could help you rescue the others. Wait, what's this? You found my lucky amulet! Can I have it? Yep. Might as well, it's yours after all. My amulet was crafted on this island. It's made entirely of fusion stone. Well, isn't that convenient?
Time to combine our magic.
With it, we'll be able to combine our magic and save Harmony and the others. Magic powers activate! You're now more magic-y and can do the refresh dance.
Incredible. I feel like dancing.
Our powers have combined. The refresh dance can heal your wounds, but it can also bring life to others. Thank you. And yeah, that's explaining how to do it. Say, why not try using it in this room? Okay, so when we do the dance, we can see the heart symbol at the top. We select that, and boom! All trees will be brought to... all those little shrubs that we've been seeing in the underground will burst into bloom and items will drop. Sometimes we can get a nugget doing that, so it will definitely help out, and as she also said, you can use it to restore some of your hearts. It does cost some magic to use it, though. Now, let's go ahead and unload our pockets a bit, after we speak to Bolo here. Oh hey, how's the rescue going?
Oh.
Ugh. You should see the snack options in my guest room. This bag of corncob nuts tastes like something your uncle dug up. I came here to find a seaside vending beast. But so far, zip. I'd do anything for a slice of Melba toast. Doesn't sound like Bolo's having much of a vacation, is he? Anyway, we'll go ahead and unload our pockets here at the item shop and get some more power out of our hair attack, for starters. We'll just go ahead and buy one super silky cream and one super shampoo. I guess we'll make items more attractive. Mirror shield could be good. Super ball 2 will be fun. Could use the first level of homing rocket and a triple fireball. Might also be a good idea to start carrying around some auto potions. Enemy attacks are going to start doing more damage going forward, so just in case I can't keep up with my health at some point, it would be helpful to have some of these on hand. And, let's take a few magic potions as well, and that's about all we can afford for now. So, there we go. One last thing before we head out of here, we'll go talk to the leader here. And he's certainly looking a lot more jolly, isn't he? I am forever grateful for you for returning my daughter. And our reward for saving his daughter? 50 gems. That's it? 50 gems? I got more than that making a dog play dead in Risky's revenge. Just saying. Half genies are a gift to this world. Well, at least he's happy. That's what counts, I guess. Anyway, we'll go ahead and do another jump cut as we head on over to Arena Town. So, I'll see you in a minute. So let's see if Sky has anything useful to say to us for now.
Sky.
I found 2 of the missing girls already. What? Really? Yeah. There, you see? I told you they'd turn up. You know what that means, don't you? What? Time for me to turn over. Let me know when you find the others. Oh, you! This is how you're gonna be for the whole game, aren't you, Sky? Yeah, she's pretty much checked out at this point. We'll see if I come back here. I probably will. And as long as we're here, let's go ahead and do something with our nuggets as well. Don't tell no one, but I sold my card collection to some dudes from Armor Town. All but one card. The most rarest one. I'll trade you it for nuggets. Bring me 5 nuggets and it's yours. Oh, we definitely have more than 5 at this point. You got 5 nuggets? Sure, here, take them. And that gets us the Water Lily Siren Monster card. The card is yours, boyo! That is a super rare, ultra serious monster card. Equip that pup on the sub-screen. And yeah, this seems like as good a time as any to go ahead and start talking about that, so flipping over to the Cards tab, you can see all the different cards that you can have equipped. You can have any 3 at once, and depending on how many monster you've defeated, you might be able to use some of their special abilities, like equipping the crab would let you crawl along on the ground at faster speeds. Or you can use the slime to convert green gems into magic, stuff like that. The Water Lily one that we just bought increases our hair attack's damage. Basically the same effect as a shampoo, and it is quite useful to have on hand. Thing is, the Sirens cards, which it makes sense that they would be more powerful than the others, tend to be a lot stronger and the more desirable abilities to have equipped. As far as what else I want to have, let's see. Automatically break jugs by walking into them? Sure, why not? Zip up walls recklessly? Rockets travel faster? Super Ball travels faster? Yeah, that one could be fun. Okay, so there's our 3 abilities that we'll have equipped. I might play with them later on. But yeah, there's a lot more abilities to be learned, to be collected throughout the game. And sometimes you'll have to defeat multiples of monsters before you'll be able to use them. Anyway, gonna do another quick jump cut. Back over to... You'll recall a couple of videos ago that we saw an old man taking a snooze in front of a crane. We'll go ahead and try out our new refresh magic on him. So, I'll see you in a minute. Alright, buddy boy, time to rise and shine. Well, he certainly looks up and perky now, doesn't he? Oh! What was that just now, my good sir, madam? I'm so completely awake I feel like water skiing on a baby's bicycle straight to the stars. Sounds like maybe you need to go back to sleep. Wee-hoo! Oh, zooks a million! How long have the lads and lass been down there? I've got to run the winch and haul them up now. Not later. Lickety-split! On the double! Do not pass Joe and do not collect rent, as they say. Yeah, let's go with that. Stand back! You really need to be standing back for when I pull this lever here. You never know, you might have an elbow shoved in your face. Why don't you get in there and see if the lads and lass are their right selves? Or if they're all waterlogged and jellified, limey skeletons. Oh boy, I hope they're fine. It'll be your fault for not waking me up sooner. I don't want to get dragged into this. Just saying. Anyway, we'll go ahead and go inside. And hey, look, there's that scientist that we saw from before. And the other one that we also saw before. Not sure how they got here already, but okay. We'll go ahead and talk to them first. We meet again. These nice folks are my fellow scientists. So glad you could join us. We were just about to take the metal fish even deeper. Hello there. Did we return to the surface already? Or is my depth gauge busted? Alright.
Ahoy!
Look who it is.
Welcome aboard the metal fish.
As I mentioned before, our mission is to learn everything we can about the sunken city. Everyone says we're crazy. And they're partially right. That the lower levels are cursed. Evil monsters. Blah, blah, blah. But we say no to conventional wisdom. Because again, we're crazy. Let us descend to a place where wisdom is without meaning. To the very bottom of the food chain. She paints a lovely picture. Want to see what's down there? Sure, why not? Take a deep breath, metalfish. We're going down. Just assume that they were okay and sending them right back down? Okay.
Are you sure this thing is safe? Relax.
Of course, there's nothing to worry about. If we were in any danger at all, the proximity alarm would tell us.
What's that noise?
It's just the proximity alarm. Nothing to worry about. Sit back and relax. I'm not relaxed anymore! Take it easy. This is just water. Water is the sailor's best friend. It's just stopping by to say hello, that's all. And that howling noise! Merely one of nature's creatures, the bounty of the sea. Coming to pay its respects. With a friendly, metal creaking, hull crushing, just for fun hug. Tell it to go away! All the dots. We're dead, aren't we? Yeah, pretty much. I love how the guys in the back are just like, yep, just another day on the metalfish, you know. Oh, I know! We could electrify the outer hull. Maybe that will scare the beastie off. Wouldn't that fry us too? One way to find out. Like she said, we don't live by conventional wisdom. Never mind the fact that we're standing in water. Huh? The shaking stopped. I had a feeling that might do the trick. Also, the water receded for some reason. Next stop, the ocean floor. Is scientist's life always that exciting? So how do we get off of one crane and then onto another? And also, who lifted it?
This is it.
Here we are, and no worse for the wear. If you say so. Anytime you'd like to return to the surface, we'll be here. I won't. But for now, be a dear and check the hull for damage, would you? You got anything to say about this? Whoa. Very riveting. Careful, that thing might still be out there. Well, aren't you just full of confidence? Anyway, heading out here. Oh, look who's here. Oh, there you are.
Squid Baron?
Good. For a minute there, I thought you couldn't hear me knocking.
That was you?
That was you banging on the sub? You put us all in danger! Whatevs. Listen, this is important, which is why I needed to talk to you. Is this about the missing girls? I have an idea for a video game. Picture this.
Not now.
Hear me out, this is awesome. I will be the star and...
I say not now!
We are in extreme danger down here. This place is home to foul creatures that will gobble you up in one bite. Or in your case, maybe several bites because you're kind of big, but still. You know what? You're right. Better to show you. Let me go get set up. The Squid Baron is on this island too?
Oh.
As if I didn't have enough to deal with. Alright, so now we're into the laboratory and we're in yet another section of the ocean floor. So, a little more exploring that we've got to do. But the good news is we are in the general vicinity of where we're going to find the next labyrinth. And here we have a stone statue, which, if we use the refresh dance, we can bring it back to life. And reveal a monster that's going to try and kill us. And killing this thing has dropped a Dragon Ball looking thing, or maybe I should say Dagron Ball. No, that is not misspelled. If you'll remember from one of the previous games, we fought an enemy called the Dagron. It's a reference, don't worry. Use the Seer Dance here to reveal a hidden exoskeleton enemy here. And let's move on. I just like using the Newt Dash on these enemies when they're all in a row like this. Makes it more amusing to watch them all fly away. Anyway, we're going to have electrified bats here. Make sure not to hit them while they are coursing themselves with electricity, otherwise you're going to take damage. We'll deal with this one in just a minute. An easier way, of course, to deal with them is to use one of your items, but I want to save the magic, so... They sure like to put these in rows, don't they? I guess we'll do a boomerang on them. Generally, you have a lot of good options for taking out enemies when they're all in a row like this. Pick the one that you like best. And yeah, if they're coursing electricity, you can use projectiles on them as well. This room is a little deceptive. It kind of looks like there's water rushing along the ground, and if you step on it, you're going to get washed away, but no, it's in the background. More confusing still is that in the next room, you don't see it anymore. So, yeah, what's the deal there? Anyway, we'll head on down here. Watch out for mermaids. On second thought, we're not going to go that way, because we can't. Oh well, it at least fills in part of the map for us. We're going to have more of those bog monsters hanging from the ceiling, so watch out for them. You can see their little eyes sticking out of the ceiling. Can be kind of hard to notice, so you really got to be paying attention. Let's see, heading on down here. Oh, didn't see that bat there a minute. And yeah, you can see some more enemies looking at us from outside of the hull. But then when we get close to the window, they're going to get spooked off again, just like before. And here's another familiar enemy from Half Genie Hero. We'll go ahead and use the refresh dance and bring it back to life, and let's get ready for another fight. Try not to jump into it. And there we go. She drops another Dagron ball for us. And let's go ahead and head on up. I do like all the little lighting effects that go on in these rooms here. So going up is kind of pointless at the moment. It's just a dead end, so we'll head on over to the right here. Clear these blocks away if you want to get to that treasure over there. More Tinkerbats digging around. Getting to be a bit of an infestation around here. And we found ourselves another warp room. Good to know. And the really neat thing is, we've only got 3 more left to find, and then we can warp to pretty much anywhere in the game. But right here is where we're going to find the 3rd statue. We'll go ahead and use refresh on it. And we bring this crab monster to life. Try not to walk into it. And it drops another Dagron ball for us. We'll see what those are for in just a moment. But that's all we can do in this direction, so let's head on over to the right. And here's where Squid Baron is waiting for us.
Move it, Squid Baron.
I need to find the missing girls now! Yeah, I am moving out of your way. Totally. But first, I need to show you my awesome game idea. Imagine this. You play as the bold and daring Squid Baron. Why? Duh. Fantasy fulfillment. I mean, obviously everyone goes into video games with the intention of becoming a self-insert. Whose fantasy? Yours! Shh, you're interrupting. Your quest is to find 3 Dagron balls that are hidden about. Only by their might can the land be saved. Ugh. Fine. But after that, you leave. Ahem. According to the prophecy, you're the only one who can wield the Dagron balls. And that's because you bear the mark of the champ on your left hand.
This is dumb.
If I'm a squid, which hand is my left hand? Enough! Learn by doing! You'll find the 3 Dagron balls trapped inside the statues that I put them in. Go now!
Oh.
Well, joke's on you, because I'm already done. Oh, you brought quest stuff? Ahem. Will you deliver the Dagron balls unto me? Yeah, fine, take them. The quest is fulfilled. Now I'd give you a treat or whatever, and you'd get more powerful. Get it? That's the game. Can I please get back to my rescue mission now? You know, the actual game going on here. Hey, you do you. I'm off to check on my investments. Think about it. Whew, I thought he'd never leave. And now that he has left, we can move on this way, and here's where we're going to find the 3rd labyrinth in the game. But that's where we're going to go ahead and call it for now. We'll go ahead and take care of this next time. Thank you very much for watching, and I'll see you then.